Hello guys, Wizardship bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have forces of Vampire Coast and we're going against the Skaven. Both of the armies are so fun, but before we start the battle I just have to tell you I've lost a lot of battles today. I'm not sure what was happening there. I know I wasn't really I haven't played Vampire Coast a lot. I haven't trained with them, so I'm kind of rusty regarding these guys. But I'm getting hang of it. But one army just stood out, and I enjoyed playing it a lot because first of all, it doesn't have any zombies, and it works because I've tried this build against Skaven and both times it did really good. On the other army, I didn't bring one animated hawk and one siren. Instead, I brought the regiment of renowned death guard with halberds, and I think that unit does really good. You guys will see why I'm saying that, but yeah, if you want to upgrade that and try it out yourself, just cut one of the animated hawks and sirens and bring the regiment of renowned death guard. And I think they can do a lot in this matchup. So let's just start a battle and talk about the builds. I have 4 units of sirens in the front line, 2 death guard, 2 animated hawks, and Silostra as my caster. I brought the Night Summon, Song of Enthrallment, Ancient Conduit, Kraken's Pull, Tide Call, and Bordelou Fan Flabellum, the fan thingy. We also have Kiss of the Deep, the lore attribute of the Lore of the Deep. We have Morn Ghouls. I haven't played with these guys, so I forgot their name. Morn Ghouls. One of them is the Night Terrors Regiment of Renown, and 2 Scurvy Ducks. So before my army get here, let's see. We have 4 units of clan rats, 2 warp grinders, 2 clan rats with spears, a unit of rat ogres, council guard, plague priest with summons, I think, vermintide, pestilent breath, and yeah, we have Grey Seer of Ruin as well with the dreaded 13 spell. We also have a chieftain, which I just realized I haven't downloaded the free LC, so I'm gonna do that after I casted this game. So why this army? First of all, let's watch this awesome spell. I've been using it on the council guard. It does really high damage, and the unit in it, I don't think it can run away for some reason. Sorry guys, had to open the door. So as I was saying, it as you guys are seeing here, it does a lot of damage, and I don't think the unit that caught in it can run away. So sirens are really good in this matchup, first of all because they cause terror, and the other one is that there are not a lot of source of magic spells that your opponent usually brings in the current meta. My opponent brought a lot of artillery, and all of them do cause magic damage, but overall these guys are really good against Skaven, as you'll see in a minute. So Death Guard also really good. These guys are gonna just mow through all of this infantry. My opponent has a lot of summons, but I don't think he can summon. He can stop all of these units at the same time. Just like here, he does a really great job summoning Stormvermin. The dreaded 13 spell does a really high amount of magic damage, but as I said, a lot of magic, ethereal units that you can stop at the same time. As you guys are seeing here, we're doing decent. I might overkill it with this many sirens, but overall it's not that bad. Still, my opponent is doing really well against these guys. I'm not sure what unit here can cause magic damage. Probably the Plague Priest with its Furnace AoE and melee attack. So yeah, my opponent army, even though it still is, it does have some answers to ethereal units, I'm still doing really well here, and that's because of these Death Guard, these animated hawks, which do good as well. These guys cause fear, so yeah, this that means Skaven units are gonna run away. My opponent, really great praise from him, trying to save all of his artillery pieces. We're fighting on top of the artillery pieces, but why not save your units, the crew, and you might get to change the battlefield and just bring these guys back and start shooting again. So that was a cool idea here, but now we have a full-on blob fight. I'm trying to kill the Grey Seer of Ruin, or just terror out, make it run from terror out and just chase it with sirens. But yeah, the blob fight is good for Skaven as well, because they have these plague priests. I'm using the what's the name of the ability? Let's see here, the Tide Call. Whenever I can, and I'm trying to get benefit from the lore attribute here. All of these units are gonna lose some HP, as you guys are seeing here. They lost some HP even though they weren't near the spell. It's because of the lore attribute there. So Death Guard are doing really good dealing with these warp grinders, with these council guard, but that's one of the reasons I at the start of the video I said that bringing the Death Guard Regiment up front would be really good, because all of these large units that are causing problems and I'm having trouble dealing with them would have a hard time against these Death Guard. With their anti-large and their tankiness, they just can stand in the blob and kill everything. So let's just take over a look at the battlefield. We're doing fine here. Silastra have not taken a lot of damage here, even though my opponent time and time again is summoning his clan rat. The Death Guard are dealing with them so fast that they just rout and run away, and that means we're gonna be able to deal damage into these plague priest, which is the one who's causing problem here. He probably has racked up a lot of damage as well. But on the other side, Death Guard trying to stop these units from getting back on top onto their artilleries. And yeah, I don't think my opponent has any more units that can stop this blob. I mean, I have more ghouls which are healing, even though they're taking damage, mortis engine damage. They're getting drained. They're still getting some heals back. The Death Guard are fast enough, even though I think they need to get faster in the next patch. I would really love to see CA buff them by 4 more speed, and maybe, I don't know, some more buffs might make these guys much better. But in this matchup, they do really good. So let's see how our units did. Silastra with 2500 damage value, 19k damage dealt. Insane. I mean, I was casting the whole game. I just casted Kraken Pull one time because the only infantry that was expensive and was worth using it on was these Stormvermin Regiment of Renown. The Siren unfortunately didn't do too much. I mean, my opponent was prepared, in my opinion. A lot of magic damage on these guys, the Dreaded 13, the Furnace, the Scorch that it can use, the Warp Grinders. All of these guys do a lot of damage to ethereal units. So I think cutting one of these guys and one of the animated hawks for bringing the Regiment of Renown Death Guard would be really well. So 175 kills on these Death Guard. That's a lot, even though the damage value is not there. I was able to stop my opponent from using the summons to just saturate his important units, and yeah, I just made them rout really fast, and that meant I was able to deal with the large units. The other one also did really good. I think this one paid for itself. I'm not sure how much these guys cost. I think it's 1200 if I'm not mistaken, which is a bit much. So I think a good buff for these guys would be a bit of cost decrease, maybe 50 cost decrease, and increasing 4 movement speed would be a really good change for these guys. The hounds got dealt with fast enough. My opponent was playing really good. Animated hawks didn't do too much, so I think I was able to win this by the terror ratting the enemy army. Let's see, the plague priest unfairness did really good. This damage probably went to the sirens, most of it. So yeah, that was good. Are these guys? No, none. There were no slaves here. So my opponent's army also wasn't able to pay for itself, but overall love this army. Did really great. Silostra with her good spells was able to do a lot. I mean, yeah, I might have overdid it with 4 sirens. I mean, if your opponent is kitting his or her army against ethereal units, you're gonna get wrecked, so keep that in mind. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you guys consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily, so stay tuned for that as well. I also have a Discord server. If you guys want to chat, hang out, you can find the link in the description. By the way, you can send your replays or armies so I can try them out or cast the replay. So yeah, that would be fun as well. So that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.